Okay, today I'm going to be showing another tie on the sled here. This one here is for tying your top rails down onto your stanchions. Like I mentioned earlier, this sled here is about 19 or 20 years old, and some of the ties over the years have wore out, mainly from wiping out and getting dragged down the trail, and they just sort of get a little bit wore on the edges and start to cut through a little bit. So it's time to replace a few. Okay, same thing, I feed it through the hole just like the normal ones down here on the bottom, and I crisscross these ones here. So when I come through the hole, I come back through the front, up over the top, crisscross once again, back through the hole. The whole time you got to hang on to your knot because you don't want that slipping through. Up over the top. Now when I come back down here this time, I come in through my knot, the loop in my knot here. I guess I should have worn my glasses for that one. Okay, once you got that one in there, you're going to crank that tight. Now we're just going to zigzag back and forth. I like to do my back one first. And finish with my front one. Okay, the back one, here I come up, I crank that. And I just stay in back of that. Come back in through the hole. Crisscross again. Now I go in front of that. Crisscross here. Hardest part of these ones is keeping the tension on each time when you're trying to play with this long string, because you've got generally about 10 feet to start. And I like to do each about 5 times. On front and back. There's the 5th one here. Worst part is when your hands and fingers start getting tired from reefing on it. You really haven't got much choice but to keep on going. if you let go, it's going to spring back on itself. Tension's going to come off and you're going to have to start from scratch. So it's just more or less weaving it back and forth each time from side to side. Going over, under, and back through. Okay. That's 4. This is my last wrap around. Here's my 5th. Now, on the 5th one, so I'm coming in the bottom. I have to get my needle back on. Slipped off. If I can do that. If not, I'll have to improvise. Okay. I have to try and feed this up through here. Okay, once I got that in there, I have my loop on the bottom. So I want to bring my string underneath and feed it through there. It's going to lock it in place once I pull on that. Okay, that locks that there. Okay. Once that is in place, I'll do a few wraps around the tie. And really, when you're doing this, when you're crisscrossing, you don't have to do this last part. You can tie it off to the original knot that you started with back over here. But this actually pretties it up, makes it look a little bit more clean and professional. I mean, if you're going to do this much work to build your own sled, you may as well take some little extra time and effort and pride in making it look good when you have the final product done. Okay, once I got about 4 wraps around there, I'll just come in right through the top where you have your little void left. Just pull this through. So it's doubled, and just grab it and cinch that tight. Again, exactly the same as what I did last week on the eye bolt ties. Once again, leave a small loop, hang on to the tight side. Pull your string through again with the double. One more, tight. This time just grab the string all the way through, don't double it, just single, and just zip it up. Once you're done with that, it's as simple as just cutting off the excess Melt the end down. Don't let it burn all the way into the knot, or else it'll if you let it burn all the way into the knot, it'll undo the knot and you'll be doing the whole tie again from scratch. Anyways, that's how to do your side rails. And that'll be it for today. Hope you enjoyed.